I'd like to pose a simple question today. What if you can't trust history? Or maybe it's not so simple. Let's take a moment and think. Most of us, if not all, have undergone at least 16 years within school. 16 years, that's almost 2 decades of our lives. Then about 81% decide to finish high school, and from those finishing, 69% decide to go to college, be it community college or otherwise. Now, between all of these people, there's one thing in common, and that is knowledge. Knowledge of books, events, people, mathematics. Essentially, every single one of these knowledges is history. We build on what we know to make ourselves better than the previous generation. We prove and disprove these notions, and it is by this we confirm history. Imagine that the past was all incorrect, and ground on a basis that rocks our very core. Imagine that history, as we know it and have been taught, is not only partially incorrect, but fully in the wrong. How do we go about proving what is wrong when we do not know it is wrong, yet simply it is? It forms a very interesting stipulation of the mind that what we believe comforts us. But this is very limiting, because that comfort leads to laziness, or periods of inactivity, a stasis, if you must. So how do we go about proving what is wrong with history? We simply can't. For what we know, we will always know, and what exists to be found will always exist to be found. Now, this is not to say we cannot disprove history. We certainly can, and must seek to do so, but at the same time, we will only know that which we know at the end of the day. It is an uneasy penance we carry. Take a look at the libraries of Alexandria, the original Library of Congress, the library in Sarajevo. All were victims of its times, with countless scriptures lost to the ages, and there is no simplicity in recovering them. Now this leads us back to the original question that was posed. What if we can't trust history? And my answer to that is, it doesn't matter. Because what we can trust is the future we are trying to build. And I think that by knowing the past, we do know for the future, and is how we can escape this dark clutch of ignorance that, as humanity, we struggle in.